accurate forecast with Alana Brophy. Weather rates certified 11 years in a row.
We're just going to bring it back to the bird watch for you, Alana.
Emily, you know I love a bird cam. I just got super pumped because those babies are adorable. The mom was coming up, checking things out. I'm all about it. This time of year, I can't. I love the goslings. I love the ducklings. I just see them. I get so excited. But you know it.
I know it. I miss Sandy, actually.
I said, I love a good storm, but I love a good bird cam. Okay, you've got to check out this video coming from Daybreak. I'm going to show it to you twice. You get cloud to cloud lightning, and then watch that bolt, cloud to ground, coming through. Kelly Connolly catching this in Daybreak, and that rain hitting the camera, and that storm was moving quickly. Oof! That's a strike if I've ever seen one. There were plenty of them out there tonight. Now we've started to die down when it comes to the thunder and lightning, but showers remain. Let's get in closer so you know exactly where we're seeing it. Backside of the Wasatch, as well as towards Provo Canyon, Wasatch County, southwestern Wyoming. In the West Desert, some echoes of moisture and still holding on in Millard and Juab County near Delta, some showers over there. And then in eastern Utah, things have calmed down. We saw plenty of storms over the Uintas impacting areas like Duchesne and Flaming Gorge. Quieter tonight, but we are not done with that threat. No, it's sticking around. Now, these storms come through pretty quickly, but they also drop some moisture. Neola in the western Uinta Basin getting 3/4 of an inch. Look at Snow Basin getting measurable moisture there. In Tooele County, SR 112 getting more than 1/4 of an inch. This was off the Bacchus Highway. South Jordan close to 2/10, and Rose Park got more than a trace. So these storms can perform, dropping some heavy rain. Those downpours sometimes can come with hail. High temperatures today still running about 3 degrees above the seasonal norm in Salt Lake. Upper 70s along the Wasatch Front, 80s in Moab, 89 in St. George, cooling ever so slightly. And as those storms roll through, we watch those temperatures drop. You know, there's a lot of snow still up there. My goodness, this is a pretty shot. Silver Lake up at Brighton, and that snow's still coming down the mountain, and we definitely have the warmth to see that rapid flow. This is Big Cottonwood Creek. Chris Williams catching this video. This is just what it looks like at every almost waterway in Utah. So you've got to be extremely careful. We know that we dealt with that record snowpack, and now the runoff is very high, but there is an upside to that. It's the drought monitor. Thursday. Newest numbers are out, and we do have a portion of south central Utah in moderate drought. Okay, that's not high. 14% of the state battling moderate drought. Last week it was 19%, so that's some gain. And then as you see that yellow, that's just abnormally dry, which is the first level of the drought monitor. So what a relief, especially when you think back to last year at this time. We were talking about fire season and extreme drought and exceptional drought, and here we are after that winter. So there is an upside. I know the flooding is not great, but that's spring runoff is going to help out our reservoirs and our water situation. Satellite radar shows us the reason we've been seeing these storms. We've got a stalled front as well as another area of low pressure, southwesterly flow, southerly flow, bringing in cloud cover, and by the afternoon and evening, capitalizing on that with heating, and we saw the storms. They stick around for tomorrow. As far south as Beaver County, I think some isolated activity in the southern portion of the state can't be ruled out. Flash flood potential only shows up as a possibility at Zion, but I have to tell you that because tomorrow's Friday and we're very close to that holiday weekend. Okay, as we got through tonight, we saw those showers kind of move on through. For the overnight, we quiet things down. Good news there. And then into tomorrow, southwesterly, southerly winds will be there, but by the afternoon, no, we get storms popping. Notice how they're going to be over the mountains, can easily roll into valleys. We're looking at scattered activity that includes the West Desert yet again, and the first portion of our Memorial Day weekend into Saturday also brings storms, so a heads up. 70s and 80s for those highs, still staying above average. 70s, 80s, and 88 in St. George tomorrow. The northern half of the state has the best chance of seeing thunderstorms, but isolated activity can be expected in central and southern Utah. Southern Utah is all about the sunshine, but the winds will be whipping. Memorial Day looking pretty nice with a high of 91, just slightly above average. Here's a look at Memorial Day throughout the region. Storms are now moving in, so we were hoping Saturday and Sunday could be quiet. Models have flipped. That means that we have the potential to see storms, and that includes the Wasatch Front. As you look, scattered for tomorrow, isolated on Saturday, also on Sunday. Memorial Day, we have a slight chance that holds on into Tuesday and then changes midweek. The 80s come back. I know. Everybody wants to be outside. I just feel so bad being the bearer of bad news. Like, but okay, I do. I do.
You've
so
made
bad.
a career of this.
I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. No, I'm teasing. I'm
Warm
teasing.
rain. No, if you're going to get rain in the warm rain, that's dreamy.
It's the season. It's the season for it, so we just have to be careful, especially if you're going to be out recreating. You just have to be extremely careful.
All right, thank you, Alana. Okay, a lot of playoff action tonight, Wes.
Yep, both hoops and hockey.
Yeah.
Boston Celtics and the Dallas Stars both do that John Travolta thing tonight by staying alive. Well, 2 more state